Nigeria has become world capital for corruption, unemployment. Fali. Hello, my wonderful people, well-meaning Nigerians who have looked at the political terrain and how things are going, are very heartbroken and discouraged with the current wave at which things are going in Nigeria, and are very concerned because if you look at all that is happening, you understand that if something is not done to change what is going on in Nigeria currently today, things might not be as we anticipate it to be. What must happen is everybody must look inward and say what is happening, and see how we can provide solution. Muhammadu Buhari and those who seemingly seem to be the ones in power today do not care what happens to the common man on the streets. Every year, Nigeria, we have graduates coming out from the universities, polytechnic, higher institutions in this country, yet no source of employment. When last did Nigeria recruit? When last was recruitment carried out in this country to bring, to bring the economy up? Because when there is employment, trust me, it's there is a way relatively crime rates drop. When people are hungry, they do all kinds of things. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Nigeria has become world capital for corruption, unemployment. A former secretary to the government of the Federation, Chief Olu Fani, on Sunday decried the worsening insecurity and poor state of the Nigerian economy. Fani, who addressed journalists in Akure, Ondo State, said Nigeria has become the world capital for corruption and unemployment, capital of the world. The nations of the world are watching Nigeria and they are taking notes on how things are deteriorating. Corruption from leaders, the world is aware. How they loot money and all the tricks they take off their sleeves. America, Europe, UN, every world in the world are watching Nigeria and their corrupt leaders. The elder statesman insists that if the activities of bandits who are already shooting down military jets were not checked on time, they would soon develop the boldness to control more terror, most terrorist activities in the country. He added that Nigeria was already at the edge of the cliff. He said, we are ready to change. But the question is, those that are in leadership, that takes most of the decision, that leads and give the direction, are they ready? For us to pull back, there must be a political initiative. Sadly, it's from the leaders. There is nothing you and I can really do. They have to be a sign to ensure that tomorrow is better than today. If there is no such sign, nothing will happen. Tomorrow will come and will remain just like the one we have today. We have to really work on having good leadership. That's the only way we can truly make a difference. Nigeria is going really down. If things must change, the people must wake up to the reality that things are really bad. So, my wonderful people, we understand what you said, Mr. Olu. He said the world is watching Nigeria. This is a former, very top person in the in politics, and if he says that the world is watching Nigeria play her politics and how selfish these leaders are, continue to loot in broad daylight, he knows what he's talking about. I want to assure you that he knows what he's talking about. Because when you look at the things that is happening, the nations of the world know exactly what Nigerians are doing. I mean, how do you think you can just transfer money with nobody knowing? Even when they say there is a secure line, somebody who knows what they are doing. It's just that it's covered from the praying eyes. Okay, it's not just open for all to see. But trust me, the nations of the world are watching. America, Europe, whatever you want to call it, they know. And that's why when they tell you that, oh, they found this money, it's been there. There is nothing new under the sun. If you open your eyes to look for it, you will find it. If you're not looking for anything, you may not find anything. But when they open their eyes to say, let us track Nigerians' government and what they are doing, you will see it. They see how this money are being transferred from one end to the other, and they are just watching in disbelief. Like, seriously? Seriously? How can a nation be so wicked to our very own people? Sadly, it is what it is. Let's take a state, for instance, like Delta State. We saw what James Ibori, a governor who was there from 1999 to 2007. Yes, to 2007. What did this man do for his people? As we're speaking, they are still trying to get the loot which he took. And sadly, the money is not even going to Delta State. The Attorney General of the Federation said the money will go to Nigeria. That was money allocated to Delta State to construct roads, bridges, schools, name it but a few, you know. And guess what? Somebody took all this money. That's the one they found out. Oh, that's the one they found out and kept this money for himself. Now we're taking that as a typical case study. For the fact that they not catch the other ones, not me say they not be thief. If you get what I mean. Now who they catch, sadly, not be thief. Oh. Who they not catch, not be thief. If you get what I mean. Exactly. So if you look at it, the whole world is just watching Nigerian government. I'm not saying other nations of the world are not corrupt, that they don't do one or two things. But Nigerians' own is just over the top. You know why? There are no checks on on accountability. And everybody is just doing anything. As soon as the governor is even above the accountant general of I mean, things have to be done decently and in order. There needs to be an audit, a milestone, what is expected of a governor within the first 6 months in office, matching it to what he has promised the people. What is expected within the first 1 year, the first 100 days, the first 1 year, the first 2 years. Now, if it's 4 year term, you have 2 years more to go. What have you achieved? Now, if there is such things that people know that, so they go there with intention to do something. If you say you're focusing on healthcare, let it be that in your regime, healthcare is the top priority. Everybody's aware. Now, when this man was the governor, in fact, you cannot in fact, other neighboring states are coming to this state for healthcare. If it's education, make it one of the best. Teachers are paid on time, students have books, everything is in place. That's the way to leave a legacy. So much so that by the time you are gone, the nation's people will turn and say, oh, we just lost a good person, you know. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.